Hi everybody, it's Leanne here from Marketing Leap. We are up to day 8 of Melissa Groom's 30-day video challenge, and we are still continuing on with my integrated marketing blueprint. Day 3, we're still involved with branding, and today we're going to talk about your branding file. With your branding file or your branding document, effectively what you are doing is enforcing your message through your choice of colors and fonts and the topography of your website, which is essentially a bit of a fancy word for the particular fonts and the style of writing that you use on your website. One thing you do need to remember is that your brand for your business is the collective sum of the total emotional attachment and experience that your clients actually have with you and your business and your services. What you need to do for your business and for your brand, and especially as we are moving more and more onto the digital scale and people are doing so much more online, is to build credibility and trust. On top of that, you really do need to stand out. And some of the best ways to do that is through very effective choice of colors and fonts that reinforce what you're actually saying with your tagline and that resonate with your core audience or your target market or your avatar, which you would have finalized and have a very clear picture of from day one. The branding file is basically what some graphic designers refer to as your branding kit. It's your visual identity, basically. And the quickest way of creating a strong emotional response is doing things visually. So making sure that you have the right colors in your logo and the right colors on your website and any of your marketing collateral or anything that goes out to your clients that reinforces what you are trying to say and creates an emotional response between what you're trying to say and your ideal client. A branding kit or a visual identity kit or a branding file is essentially a document that lists very clearly the very specific colors that you are using down to hex codes, which is what's used on the websites, CMYK, which is the name or the number that is given to particular colors for printing. And if you've ever had anything to do with printing and getting things done, you'll see that little colored bar on the top. That tells the printers exactly what color it is that you need to be using. That also gets used with your logos. You choose a specific font, or essentially you really need 3 different fonts that will be translated across your website, across all your marketing material. Never do any more than 3 because it just gets too confusing and people are lazy. We don't have time and we're not interested in sifting through anything that's hard to read, especially online. People just don't do it. So get rid of all the fancy writing because it just doesn't work, especially when you're on your mobile phone looking for something. And then the final thing that you would include in your branding kit or your visual identity kit or your branding document is your tone of voice. Your tone of voice is whether it's funny or serious. Essentially, you pick a tone of voice for your business and for your brand and you stick with that. It also helps if it correlates with your personality and the way that you deal with your clients as well. So I hope that has been of some help to you when it comes to branding your business. What I will have on my download site today is a copy of a brand document that I did for a client last year, which will give you an idea of what we're talking about, because you get to understand why we've chosen certain colors, why we use certain fonts, and building the tone of voice for this particular client and this particular brand. Again, any questions, anything you're not sure of, please comment below, drop me a line. If there's anything I can help you with, please let me know. And I will talk to you all tomorrow. See you later.